Hello and welcome. This is your weekly love reading for this week of September 18th to the 25th. Time is fluid and stick around towards the end, Leo. I will be getting each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you for the week. So let's see what your overall energy is for this week and get some of your theme cards out revolving your love life. You do have some flippers here as I am shuffling, so let's see what they are. We have family. We have release. We have patience. And we also have ascending. So my intention was to get 3 cards, but you have 4. So I feel like for some of you, I feel like there was a fear-based energy connected to family approval in your love life, whether children approval, parental approval, could even be approval of uncles and aunts, whatever the case may be. I feel like for some of you Leos, you are coming into the process of not really caring about what other people think or whatever people have to say about what you want out of love or even who you want out of love. I feel like for some of you as well, you may be in a process of wanting to start a family. Nonetheless, there's definitely some sort of family dynamic or influence involved. The first thing that I felt was releasing the fear of judgment from your close people. Oh, and here's some more flyers. And there's another. And others of you, I definitely feel like there could be some sort of family dynamic involved, whether you're in a position of patiently waiting to start a family, patiently waiting to get pregnant, deciding you want to start a family, actively trying to get pregnant, things along those lines. I feel like you're either releasing a sense of fear and or starting more in the position of starting a family or something that has to do with family. If that's not the case, I feel like for a lot of you, you are releasing your conditioning of how you grew up and possibly fears connected to that. And I feel like your love life is going to ascend as you forgive. Some of you may need so do. Forgive your parents, forgive your upbringing, forgive what cards you were dealt some time ago. So your other flyers here are past life, make a move, and love at first sight. So I feel like for some of you Leos, as you release the fear of approval of the people around you or judgment, because I feel like for some of you, you may just be assuming that you'll be judged by your close people, maybe in terms of liking somebody who's different or wanting to be with somebody that maybe isn't in the cultural or same upbringing as you. Nonetheless, you have past life, make a move, and love at first sight. So this connection is going to break through a lot of things. This connection is so strong, it is meant to break through the barriers. So you have make a move and love at first sight. So I feel like for some of you, you may connect with somebody super randomly this week. I feel like this is a strong indication for my Leos who have been very patient with love. And it seems like your patience is connected to your upbringing. So I feel like there was something that needed to be released within you for this energy to come your way. But make a move to love at first sight, Leo. I feel like someone's going to see you. I feel like somebody's going to call you out of a crowd and be like, whoa, this person, I'm trying to make a move towards. The time is now. Someone is planning to take action, or some of you may decide to make a move. But with love at first sight here and the fact that you have the energy of patience, I feel like for some of you, you may have been very patient in where you put your effort with love, how you put your effort with love, whom you put your effort with love. Some of you, you may see someone, I don't know, at the gym, at CVS, walking down the road, wherever, however, and you may just feel like, wow, instant gravitation, instant pull towards each other. So let's see what we have in your tarot theme cards here. Nonetheless, you definitely have the energy of somebody making a move towards you. You have so many flying energies lately with this spread. I'm like, can we just all calm down a second? So let's see what we got going on. Ooh, okay. So the flyer out was the Seven of Cups, daydreams and decisions. Some of you may have had a dream that you were going to connect with someone or reconnect with someone. We have make a move with win or lose. Yeah, so with the Five of Swords coming out on make a move, this is giving me an indication as a reader. I don't necessarily feel like it's you making the move. If it is, I feel like it's going to go amazingly. I feel like if it's them, I feel like you could have a little bit of up in the air energy of how to move this forward. But with the Eight of Wands here, you feel the vibes. This connection is a soul connection. You feel the ascension. So also, Eight of Wands, my conversation card. So some of you, this person may spark conversation in a way to quote unquote make a move towards you. Others of you, I feel like that's how this person is going to make more moves onto you. So I feel like for some of you as well, you may have talks with your person about starting a family, about moving in together, somehow, some way, and how to ascend this connection to be more stable and to be more serious between the two of you. Some of you Leos, you could be married and you could be having a very important conversation with your husband or your wife about where this connection is going. What moves should we continuously make? How can we create more comfort? So I feel like there is a couple different messages coming in. First message, I feel like for some of you, you know what I'm weirdly feeling? Now, this might not resonate to everybody, but this could be a prediction for someone this week. I feel like you may run into someone that you have seen before. And I feel like you're like aware of this individual. I don't feel like they take space in your mind or your heart. I just feel like maybe you've just seen this person before. And you're like, oh, wow, I saw that person at Walgreens and now I see them here at the gym. Or, wow, I see them at the gym and now I see them in the parking lot of Target. Like, there's something along those lines where I feel like for some of you, you may surface your energy where you may come into contact with someone again. And I don't even feel like there was unfinished business or anything like that. For some of you, yeah. I just feel like you two never even just talked. I feel like it was always just passing each other by. This may be the week you see this person and there's actually moves made. Especially with make a move to the Five of Swords here. This could have been an energy that's been brewing for quite some time. And it was technically the right person, but it seems like in the passings, it was the wrong time. So that's only for some of you here. Let's see. This reading is, I feel like sporadic at the moment. I'm feeling like there's a storyline coming from over here. There's a storyline coming from over here. Obviously, there are a bunch of Leos out there in the world, a bunch of Leo placements. So let's see what we got going on. Seven of Cups to the Five of Cups. So I feel like for quite some time, Leo, you may have been feeling let down by love, let down by this person. Maybe feeling like you could never get on the same page with love or never connect with somebody who is, you know, in the envision of what you are looking for from someone. Five of Swords to the Ace of Cups. There it is. I feel like this is a strong message for someone. I don't know. I can like see people walking past each other and like not talking, but then like deciding to talk. And it's like, you may have walked past this person like thousands of times. On the Eight of Swords, I'm sorry, not the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Empress. Okay. There you go. I feel like for a lot of you Leos, you are having more serious conversations. If you are in a relationship or dating or anything along those lines, I feel like there's a taking off to this connection. There's an ascension to this connection. It's been waited on. I feel like for some of you, you may have been very patient with this person and taking them more seriously, or maybe some of you felt like you were being very patient and somebody taking you more seriously. It could even be a mutual sense of being. But there's definitely a conversation here that's going to take off this connection. It's like you two are finally talking about this. Pregnancy, family, love, right? There's the Empress. There's that energy of family. There's that energy of children. There's that energy of commitment. So I feel like for some of you, you may have been just attracting in a bunch of individuals that were uncommittal, unemotional, not available, within, for love, for abundance, for a relationship. And I feel like there is something that you're releasing within that's bringing better energies to you. So let's see. Your possible challenge this week with love is the Eight of Swords. So your possible challenge is being in your head. Your possible challenge is overthinking this week. Your possible challenge could be even thinking the worst for the future. Your advice is the Queen of Wands. Male or female, doesn't matter. Have confidence in yourself. Have confidence in what you bring to the table. Some of you, your advice could definitely be to make a move or to like just put yourself out there. You know what I mean? Instead of like ignoring making eye contact with this person, I don't know, when you pass by them, look at them or something like that. And your outcome is the Page of Swords. So something sparking your curiosity. So I feel like for some of you Leos who have been in a relationship for quite some time, I feel like there's been a letdown type of energy, either around growth or around building a foundation, building a family, something along those lines. I feel like something is sparking your curiosity, which could be where somebody is telling you how to become more fertile. There could also be talks about, hey, are we ready for children? Are we ready to settle down? Could even be having a talk with somebody and they're like, Leo, I think I want you to have my baby type of thing. Or give me the baby type of thing. Male or female, right? Doesn't matter here. But I definitely feel like your interest is becoming sparked this week in a new way. I feel like in a way that you haven't been feeling in quite some time. So I definitely get new conversations and new breakthroughs for existing connections. Really talking about the future, really talking about the seriousness, really talking about like how important you two are to each other. And I feel like others of you, there is definitely somebody here. I don't feel like they're totally new though. And I don't know why. And this is going to drive me freaking crazy. But maybe they are somewhat new, right? And then when you two conversate, they're like, oh yeah, like I go to the YMCA too. And you're like, I go to the YMCA. But y'all just never passed each other by. Or maybe you haven't, you noticed. I don't know. But that's going to drive me crazy if I try to figure it out. But nonetheless, conversations, communications, new love for some of you, renewed love for others of you. And with the Page of Swords, I feel like someone's got their eye on you, Leo. I feel like somebody is definitely wanting to plant more seeds of abundance in this connection. So, Leo, that's what I have here for you for the week. I feel like you are going to feel more abundant than ever. Look, the Empress right on the bottom here as well. As I get the next portion of this reading, I feel like you're going to feel a lot more confident, a lot more seen, and I definitely feel like your love life is going to start moving in a different direction. Where some of you may have even lacked a sense of assertion in love, maybe uncertain of what moves you should make. So, let's see. All the way from Aries to Pisces, show me each zodiac sign's feelings towards Leo for the week. In terms of zodiac signs in the spread, Taurus, Libra energy with that Empress. All right. All the way from Aries to Pisces, please show me each zodiac sign's future actions towards Leo. We are not taking flippers here, sorry. All the way from Aries to Pisces, each zodiac sign's future actions towards Leo for the week. Here we go, Leo. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind in this portion as well. Let's get started into it. We have Aries, feelings for you. It was my fault, but I blamed you, and the Death card. So definitely could have been some pointing the finger here between the two of you. Some of you, there was an ending or a big change that happened between the two of you, and I feel like there's very high possibility that Aries could lack in the accountability department and could be putting some blame onto you. Whatever changed or whatever ended, they may feel like, or assuming that they had less of a play in it than they really did. And I feel like they're coming to realizations that they were just at fault for some things as well. Definitely could be some change or some rebirth with you and Aries this week somehow, some way though. So let's see, Taurus. I wish I could take back my words, and the Page of Wands. So definitely some new communication coming from a Taurus here. Page of Wands, they could be reaching out to you on the internet or somehow, some way. They wish they could take back something that they said, so I feel like they're going to try to come your way with some lighthearted energy. See if this connection could strive on a sense of flirtation and or seeing where things go in communication, or trying to re-spark the connection. If possibly something Taurus has said that made things dry or tense. Next up is we have Gemini. I love you unconditionally, and the Ace of Wands. So new communication coming from a Gemini. Could be a spark restored. Could even be that you receive some good news coming from a Gemini. I love you unconditionally with the Ace of Wands. Definitely indication that Gemini wants to see where things go with you. They want to spark something with you. They want to get closer to you as well. Some of you may even become intimate with a Gemini this week, but I definitely feel like they're highly interested in you. They have the hots for you as well, and they definitely going to show that. Could even receive, like, if it's not just a phone call, it could be a spark of conversation of a new idea for growth between you and Gemini. Some of you could even be meeting a new one. Here we go. Next up is we have Cancer. I love you. And the Chariot. So this is Cancer's card. I feel like for some of you, you may be at a distance from a Cancer. Whether you two live at two different states, two different countries, whatever the case may be, I feel like Cancer is indicating that they want to be in your energy. They love you despite the distance, whether it's physical, mental, emotional. I feel like they want to have a breakthrough with you. So some of you may find some breakthrough energy with a Cancer this week. Could even travel to see each other and or travel together. Next we have is Leo. I knew exactly what I was doing, and the Fool. So I definitely feel like Leo had a bit of a plan here when they made moves towards you or something along those lines. With the Fool, definitely could be a new beginning that is coming in for you and Leo, King of Pentacles. Possibly a new beginning that feels a lot more stable. Some of you, there was a lack of stability between you and Leo, and there definitely could be a totally new beginning where there's a lot more stability in this connection. Next we have is Virgo. Just being near you is intoxicating, and the High Priestess. So it looks like Virgo is withdrawn. I feel like they're trying to read your energy somehow, some way. Some of you may even had a dream about Virgo. Five of Pentacles. I feel like they want to be near you. I don't know. I feel like you abandoned Virgo or they abandoned you somehow. But I feel like they want to be near you again. I just feel like they don't feel that confident in taking that move towards you. That's weird. Okay, next we have up is Libra. You came closer than anyone, and the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like Libra's really focused on their work, on putting effort into themselves. But I do feel like they do want to put a bit of effort into this connection. I feel like they're just contemplating how to do so. The Tower. The World. Come on, people. Five Swords. Okay. So I feel like Libra, they're a little iffy. It's like they want to put effort into this, but then they kind of want to keep themselves at a distance. They kind of want to put effort, and then they don't. So some of you could be dealing with a Libra who does not know what they want. It could cause you some stress this week. I do have to be honest. Next up is we have Scorpio. I'm afraid to contact you, and the Four of Wands. Ooh, all right. So I feel like some of you are in a relationship with a Scorpio, and there's some silent treatment energy going on right now. I feel like there will be some sort of conversation between the two of you eventually, but I feel like some of you could be given the cold shoulder. There it is, Knight of Swords. So all of a sudden, I feel like Scorpio's going to say something to you. I feel like they've been fearful on trying to talk to you, fear of rejection, or there's just some silent treatment, cold shoulder-like energy. But I feel like they're going to break past the fear and try to say something to you here, Leo. Next up is we have Sagittarius. I feel you leaving me behind, and the Three of Pentacles, and they're not going to let that happen here. With the Three of Pentacles, I feel like Sagittarius is coming in. I feel like they're reaching out to you. I feel like they want to show you how compatible you two are. I feel like they feel like you're leaving them behind. You're forgetting about them. And with the Three of Pentacles, they do not want that to happen. I feel like they're definitely going to make moves towards you this week and try to get you to be all about them again. Next up is we have Capricorn. We need to let each other go, and the Devil. Gosh. Well, there you go. So Capricorn feels like you two need to let each other go, but they're not really doing that with the Devil here. So I feel like you could be dealing with a Capricorn who has some things they need to work on. Four of Pentacles. Y'all, this is so contradicting. Oh my gosh. We need to let each other go, but the Devil and the Four of Pentacles, but I ain't gonna do it. So I feel like a Capricorn feels like possibly you two. Let's see. Six of Cups. This person is, they could be a little bit toxic or a lot of bit toxic. It's like they put it out there like, oh, we're better off without each other. We need to let each other go. But then they don't let go of you. But they come in and they miss you and they love you and they try to keep you there. So Contradictive energy. I would be careful with that for this week, because you could have a little Capricorn coming on in, trying to swoon you, sweep you off your feet. And then once you're swept, they're like, oh, but Leo, I don't know if this is going to work out. I'd be careful about that. Okay, next up is Aquarius. I left when I saw you with someone, and the Nine of Pentacles. So some of you feel like an Aquarius is dating somebody else, or they're assuming that you're dating someone else. Some of you, there's actuality of clarity on that. With the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you may feel better off without an Aquarius, honestly. I feel like there's assumption somehow, some way, where either Aquarius is assuming that you're moving on, or you're assuming that Aquarius is moving on, or there's like an actual clarity of like, okay, yeah, they're dating someone else, or you're giving actual clarity like, yeah, I'm dating someone else, Aquarius, no more. I feel like you two are going to find your independence away from this connection somehow, some way. I don't know. The Empress, yeah. I feel like there's going to be like a shining the light on a connection with an Aquarius, either in feeling like maybe you two aren't meant to be, or coming to a realization that there needs to be a lot more growth for this connection to be meant to be. And lastly, we have Pisces. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson, their actions towards you, the Page of Swords. So I do feel like Pisces feels like they have learned a lot from you somehow, some way. With the Page of Swords here, I do feel like they're watching you. I do feel like they're interested in continuously learning from you, actually. Some of you could be in a learning situation with a Pisces as well. I feel like they're very curious about you. Page of Swords, I feel like they're watching you. I feel like they're curious to see where things go. Page of Swords could lack in communication, though. So they may be more of a reciprocative energy opposed to asserting themselves. So some of you, if you want more Pisces words or communication, you may have to initiate it. It's like they want to, but they don't necessarily want to be the initiator. Because the Page of Swords could lack in straightforward communication. Nonetheless, the curiosity is still there, though. So let's make sure everyone's out here for you, Leo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, thank you, my beautiful, wonderful Leos. Sorry about the wait. I was going to get you a daily reading out this past weekend, but I was sick. You might still be able to hear it in my voice or my nose sniffles. But I am feeling better now. The dailies will continue on throughout this week, and as they will continue on throughout the channel. But thankfully, I did have enough willpower to get the weekend reading out. But I did want to get you a random daily, but I didn't. But they will be out soon. So, thank you, my beautiful, wonderful Leos. I love y'all so, so very much. Do not forget, this is the last, 2 weeks or so, that the Blessed Bracelets and the Big Angel Wing Keychain are the free goodies in any kit purchased off my Etsy shop. So, if you're interested, I'm pretty sure the Blessed Bracelets will also stay for the month of October. But these Big Angel Wing keychains, y'all have ordered these kits so quickly, and they are definitely running low. So I'm not necessarily sure they'll be in October's either. So if that's something you want to secure, now's your time. You can customize your kit to Leo as well, and or a different zodiac sign if you're getting it for someone else. So thank you, my wonderful Leos. You can find the Etsy shop link down below, and I'll see and talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Bye now.